Okay, guys, I promise you, it may seem like it, but this is not going to be a rant video. I don't want you guys to mistake what this is about. This is navigation. I would say website navigation or site navigation, but it's not really a site, but it is. I have been through a lot of different people's YouTube channels, and I have seen that for the most part, it's disarray. And even with the guys who have playlists, it's just there's so many of the little ones that it's kind of hard also to navigate that. I take a lot of pride, and I put a lot of effort, guys, and to make sure this channel is very easy for you to navigate. Not just the the main page itself, but also every one of my videos. And we still having problems with people finding things they need, even though I think it shouldn't be at all. It's pretty simple. I have like 111 videos right now as I'm shooting this, and I know that seems like a lot, but compared to a lot of guys out there who have like 1,000 videos, it's not really that much. So with the volume alone, it should be a lot easier to navigate my shit than other people. And then on top of the fact, like I said, with all the commonly asked questions, not common ass. All right, first off, I want to say this too. This is a fun automotive thing for me to do because it's a hobby thing. But this is also an instructional video. I am aware that some of you guys are watching this for entertainment purposes more so than the instructional side of it. And I do know that outside of my engine building videos, the discussion videos is just a lot of times it's my opinion. My opinion based off of my experience. Now, it's not just me guessing out of nowhere. First thing I want to say to you guys is, if you're watching my videos and you find like yourself like a little lost, then you got to do a lot more homework. And I might not be the best person to start with. I touched on this the other day in one of my videos. I said that you guys, you can't use me as the only source of information. You need to go out and familiarize yourself with other things. You need to pull in as much information as you can, and then use that information that you've gained to go and measure it against mine, and then make your own decision and go from there. And if you want my opinion from time to time, that's fine too. But we do really need to stop with the repeat questions. And a lot of you repeat offenders in here are guys that have been with me for a while now. So this is what I'm going to say for VHB engines. All right, you got to consider this. This is almost like a classroom when I actually start doing these videos for the builds and stuff, particularly. Okay, so each video is like a textbook, and in that video, I leave timestamps in the descriptions, and a lot of you guys aren't seeing that because maybe the choice of where you choose to watch the video or whatever, maybe if you choose to watch on your phone, you don't see it because the video is, once you turn your phone, you can't really see anything else except the video itself. And that's fine. And I also understand that my videos are getting longer and longer now, and then maybe that makes it, hard to digest everything in one time. But like that goes back to me saying the video is like a textbook, and I make the timestamps in there, and those timestamps are chapters. I'm not expecting you to read the book one time and be 100% good. But that's what the chapter breakdowns are for. So that way, if you have something that you need to go over again, you can go back to that specific point in the video and just watch it. And sometimes you have to reread a chapter several times before you can take that test confidently. That's going to be the same thing here in these videos. You're not going to watch my video one time and 100% understand everything. And what I've been telling everybody is to go watch a video, and if you still have questions, come back. But that's not necessarily the best way to go about it either. You need to watch the video the first time. If you're doing this for an educational purpose, this is what you need to do. If you're in a lecture hall and somebody's giving a lecture to you, he's not going to repeat the same shit over and over again. He's going to keep going forward and just assume that you got it or that you are taking notes. So if you are watching my video and you're watching this as an instructional for instructional purposes, then you need to get yourself a pen and a paper or pencil, whatever that you can write down notes with. While you're watching the video, write down the things that you think you need to go over. every major step in the building process, because I know I do a lot of talking in between, but every major step in the building process is annotated in the description as a timestamp. So you write down your notes, the things that you feel that you need to review again, go back in the video and watch that shit again. And again if you need to, until you can get it down. But the thing is, guys, is I get inundated with a lot of questions all the time, and I'm completely fine with that. Most of, but the vast majority of questions are things I've said, like, you're asking me something I just told you. So what you're pretty much having me do is type in you in a personal message the exact same words I used in the video. So instead of doing that, write your notes, check my timestamps, go back and watch it again, review it. Now, as far as outside of the video, if you want to navigate my channel to see where I have certain videos at, or certain topics, like I've said a whole bunch of times, and I even at the end of the video, I leave it in the playlist there, and people seem to like never pay attention to it. So I'm gonna have to call you guys out on this, because I'm already giving you so much information, and and it's easy to find. So you go through the video list, right? Or you go to my homepage, like I tell you guys in my end message. Go and click on VHB Engines. Go to the main page of VHB Engines and scroll down. You're gonna see horizontally made all my playlists. And for the most part, I think for all of them, I organize my videos based on what I think are the most important, which ones you should watch first. If you want to watch them out of order, that's fine. You watch them in whatever order you want to, but just know that they're there. You see at the very beginning, I have my engine assembly playlist. Every engine build I've ever done for the channel is all there, and I have them all organized in watch order. Like if you click on, except for like the last couple of builds, and that's just because I want to leave it in the top so that way people can see it. Now, if you go through and you dig down a little bit, you'll see that K20A3 Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 are all there in order. And then if you scroll down to the next playlist, the next playlist covers almost all my frequently asked questions, because everybody wants to know about boost. And that's great. I understand that. But I have an entire playlist for all of this. How much power you can make stock indefinitely, safely, how much power you can make stock, how much power you can make if you want to go balls out, how much what you can do with the stock head when you need to build it, which ECU you need to use. There's an eBay parts guide. All of the parts that I ever use are there. All the parts I would recommend are there. What it takes to go beyond 500 horsepower, how much money, the parts you need, cylinder reinforcement, when you need to do it, what kinds are acceptable, boost by gear, turbo timer, stuff like that. And I'll add to it as more shit comes up over time. And then, of course, I have the shop talk, which is not as organized, but all the discussion videos I have outside from turbo stuff and from engine building are there. So you guys just got to help me out by skipping the bullshit, trimming the fat off of the questions here. Do your research on the channel. Do your research on the videos I've done, and go over them multiple times if you need to really learn it. Like I said, I don't expect you to swallow an hour-and-a-half video and know it. But after you watch it all the way through the first time, you don't have to watch it all the way again. You can go back to the little tidbits that you need and keep that as a bookmark, so that way when you do your engine build, you can go back and check it on the spot. But you see me chuckling a lot, I smile a lot on here. I am a really happy person, but if you talk to my wife, you can see he's nice, he's sweet, but he's also an asshole. And I can be an asshole, and the one thing that'll turn me to an asshole real quick is repeating the same shit. Because it doesn't matter whether it's true or not, or whether you intend to or not. If you're asking me the same question over and over and over again, it makes it seem like when I'm answering you, you're not listening to me. And I absolutely hate that. It's just like, well, what the fuck, dude? You're not going to pay attention to what the fuck I'm saying? Then why the fuck are you talking to me right now? And it's, like I said, I know that you guys are learning, and you're not trying to be this way. But I know, look, I haven't been to a big college or anything like that, but from what I've always seen portrayed, college professors are kind of like assholes. They're there, they put out the information, you do your fucking work, you're not going to get walked through it. It's the same thing here, guys. I'm not going to spoon feed you every single piece of information. I would rather you guys hit me up a million times a day, shooting this shit with bullshit ass comments or whatever back and forth, laughing and joking like that, other than you hitting me the same shit with fucking questions from these engine builds that you guys just want me to like baby step you through it. I am not your all's escort to building your own engine. And if you're watching the videos and you're doing what I'm recommending and you're repeat watching and all that stuff, and you're still not comfortable or you still don't think you can get it, then it just may not be for you, and you may just need to pay somebody else to do it. And there is nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of things in life that I have absolutely no desire to do, and I will take it to a professional in that fucking field. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, guys. But anyway, you know, I really felt the need to put this out there, and I just got to be clear on how to go about navigating the site, you know, and at least from now on, you guys aren't going to have any fucking excuse anymore as to why you can't find shit. You know, don't wait for stuff to just pop up in suggested videos, and don't wait for just an upload notification. Go to the page, go through the playlist. It takes nothing but like fucking 30 seconds to just browse through real quick and see, hey, that answers the question I wanted, you know, save me some time. So that way I can really I can focus on answering the questions that'll help this channel expand again. Alright, okay, so with that being said too, guys, you will, give me 1 second here. I am unprepared. Alright. Yes, this pretty much just covers everything I've said. You know, if you're new to the channel, you go to the main channel, go through the fucking playlist. A lot of your questions are answered there. I have all my social media in the descriptions below, all my videos. Maybe a couple of my older ones don't have it because nobody watches them. But whatever. For the rest of my videos, I'll have my social media information below. I have my Facebook pages on there, and I update it on a regular basis with when videos are coming out and different channel news topics and all that stuff. Also, Instagram I have on there, and it's for all my pictures I take while I'm building engines or just for projects that I'm working on. And Twitter and Snapchat I have also below there, and I put like little micro videos up on Snapchat. You know, whatever I take on Snapchat, eventually will get transferred to Twitter, so that way it holds its day. Plus, on Twitter I can trim the stories down a little bit to keep a little bit more cohesive. Also, if you add me on social media, there's a lot of chances that it's just most likely I'm not going to add you back. If you're looking for a follow back, hit me up on Snapchat. Everybody who adds me on Snapchat gets a follow back, and I peek in on your guys' stories whenever you post them. And if you find yourself stuck on something, that's an indirect way to ask me a question. You put it in your story, and I'll make a comment on it if it's something I think I can help you guys on. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this or more stuff like what I have in my channel, and you get the notifications, or click that bell to make sure you get the notifications for when I do my new uploads. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I really hope this helps you guys to navigate my shit a little better, and peace.